Hi guys, this is Gaz from Timepunk, and I'm going to be demonstrating the mission editor for my new game Tenement today. So, this is free-for-all mode here on the right, but if you click on this icon on the top left, you can play mission mode. Now this has got nothing in it at the moment because I haven't defined the missions, which is why I built the editor so I could define them myself using the editor. The editor will ship with the game too, so if you press this arrow here, which is yellow, then you can actually specify your own 100 missions and use it as a special game mode. So if you finish the tenement missions, you can actually make your own, which I'm going to demonstrate now. This is a brand new editor. I've literally just finished it, so there might be some bugs, but I think this is a good way to test. So if I click new, I can actually define my own game name here, which will be a separate mode, so I'll call it Zombie Androids from Hell. And now the first mission name, which I've already decided is going to be Matrix, would be in Hysterics. So now I have to define how many monsters, how many enemies are in the game, so I can say, I don't know, I want this to be very, very easy, this one, because this is the very first mission. So we'll say 5 people, which is that guy there. He's called Hugo. So 5 Hugos. We can put the aggression up to 10 if we want, but again, since it's the first mission, I want to keep it simple. And you can add collectibles. Oh, it looks like I've spelled collectibles wrong there. You can add other things like helicopters, airstrikes, nukes, and drops that are like gifts, that like bombs, diamonds, and fruit. I'm going to leave all of them off for now on this one because this is going to be, like I say, a very simple mission. So on the right here, you can define players. This is max concurrent players. So let's say if I put 8 of him on, then I keep this at 8. There would be 8 of him on the map at any one time. But because we want to keep it simple, I'm going to put him back down to 5, and I'm going to put that to 4. Yeah, 4. Which means I'll have to kill 4 of him before the 5th one appears. Length, you can specify minutes. Again, I want it to be quite easy, so 5 minutes. No, let's say 10 minutes, because I want it very easy. All the guns on. Normal grenades, normal speed, spectate, etc. Right, so that mission is actually done. You could choose what map it takes place on as well, but I'm just going to stay with this one for now. Tenement, that's the first level really. And you can also specify which character he will use. I'm going to leave that on random for now. Although actually maybe I should specify a character for him. Oops, so that's a bug there. So when you click save here, you can see it lights up on the left. It says click here to save in this slot. So if I click that, it'll say do you wish to save, and I'll say yes. So you can see now that my mission has been saved. As the mission title, it tells you there's 5 people, aggression 1, no collectibles, no copters, no airstrikes, no nukes, no bombs, no diamonds, and no fruit. A pretty boring level, but a simple first one. And I can actually test this now by pressing start. So let's just check. So there should be 5 people that I kill, and then that should be the end of the mission. You can see there 1, 2, 3. Because I'm 1, and actually 1 is reserved for the helicopter. I should probably take that into account actually. So let's kill some of these dudes if I can. And I've got no unlocks or anything. I've just cleared all my achievements. You can zoom with M there, so you can actually see a bit further. And you can go, well, down there. He's at the top, isn't he? I can actually get the teleporter up there, it'll be quicker. He's killed. And there you go, it finished. It looks like Cucumber killed one of his friends, perhaps with a grenade, but that's allowed. So as you can see, I was able to build a very simple mission there. Now it's time to build one a little bit more. Well, I've just noticed my game name hasn't updated, so let's edit that. Type it in again there. I forgot to press enter, I think, which you shouldn't have to, probably. Save over the original slot. Yeah, and it's working. So now I'm going to make, and that's stored in the player preferences in the memory somewhere. And I can actually export all these missions out to JSON to go in this section later. And I'll bundle them with the game. So I'm now going to make a little bit harder of a mission. And what I'm going to do is just click on this one first. Because then when you go to new, it actually remembers what you had. So then you can make it just a little bit harder. You don't have to go and remember, you know, how many you had, how many guys and stuff. So my next mission will be called See You at the Party, Richter. And now maybe want to vary it up, maybe 5 different people. So I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to take away this guy because they've just seen him. 6, 7, 8. Keep aggression 1. No collectibles. Yeah. We will put on 1 helicopter. This means that at the beginning of the game, an enemy helicopter will come in and try and kill you. Right, so that looks slightly harder. Let's put, I don't know, 1 more person in there. We'll keep concurrent players at 4 and everything else the way it was, although there's a bug because I can't edit them anyway. I'll have to fix that. Save that into the second slot. There it is. Say OK. Notice how you get 100 slots here, so you can make a lot of missions. And now we can play test this mission, See You at the Party, Richter. So we should notice that there's different kinds of people, not just the Hugo guy. So we'll start that. And you can see there, that guy's a priest, Fred's Bologna. Baked Rice, he's a clown, he's the funny man. They're different characters, so it has noticed that. So let's quickly kill these dudes. Oh shit. Don't want to get blown up by the barrels. Now once I kill these guys, I'll make a better one. And we'll get the general gist. So yeah, I've turned on the helicopter. And as you can see on the right there is actually a helicopter coming in. You can see the meters counting down. It's 155 meters away at the moment. But it will turn up. And you can see where I've put not many people on, because actually at the beginning with no perks and stuff, it's a lot harder. Once you get the perks, it's a lot easier. Now you can see the helicopter coming in here on the right. You can also see that there's a rare exploitation down there, that diamond in the bottom right. I'm not going to get that for the sake of this demo. That actually comes in randomly. So it's not always there. Now let's go to the top and see just a bit of a closer look at the helicopter. Although I see he was attacking the helicopter there, which is meant to be his, so small issue. See the helicopter shooting at me there. So let's go ahead and finish the mission. Oh gosh. Don't want to make it too easy. Alright, I'll just end him. There you go, mission complete. See you at the party, Richter. So now I can go back to the main menu to find a better one. I'll click on that. I'll click new. The next one is called failure to communicate. So I'll paste that in. Put some different people on. Let's put these two guys on. Let's put two of them. Keep aggression at 1. I'm gonna, because there's 100, I'm gonna do like aggression 1 for the first 10, and then aggression 2 for the next 10, etc. So let's assume like something like these servers here. That's what the failure to communicate is referencing. So it's quite a simple mission, but you just have to collect 5 of them too, right? That's all I'm going to do for now. Click save. Save in that slot. 4 players concurrently still at the moment. You can click on these to see all the different settings, although these are all the same. But later you can go up to 64 and things like that, so later it'll be really hard. So failure to communicate, you can see here 13 guys, aggression 1, 5 collectibles, 1 helicopter. We'll start that. So there should be 5 servers available on this map for me to pick up. And they haven't appeared yet. I don't think they do quite yet, do they? There they are, you see them dropping. So I saw one over here. And there is sounds in that for all of this. Whoops, that's a tough one to get because it gets in the way of the teleporter. And again. Notice the extra perk I got. I didn't notice it, but it must have been fast fire because I'm firing really quick. There you go, I got it. Server. 4 left to found. Should say picked up there. Or you got her. Okay. 3 left to find. I'll speed this up a bit just so we're not here all day. But I just wanted to demonstrate the mission editor. So if I ever have to show anyone, I can just show them this video. And as you can see, there's more people than before. Copper's just come in. Just to make it a little bit more fun by the time you get to 3rd mission or whatever. I think I've killed it. Oh no, I haven't killed everyone, but I haven't got all the servers either. There's one. You can also take the copter out if you want. Like that. One hit, eh? And where's this last guy gone? Well, he must have died. Which means... Oh no, I haven't got all the servers, surely. Yeah, there's one right at the top, actually. It tells you on the tells you on the left that there's 2 left to get. I forgot about that. I implemented that yesterday, but I was awake for like 35 hours or something. So where's the last one? And sometimes they can actually appear and then fall off the screen, I think. So that might have been what happened there, which is obviously a bug. I'm just going to pause this and check. No, I was completely wrong. It is not a crash because it is actually there. It's just that it was obscured by the glow. Over here. There's these platforms you can get up if you jump off the side here. See, at the top there, there's actually a server, so it was working. Yeah, I've got it. Okay. Oh, and I unlocked something there. So now I'm going to develop a different level. I'm going to call it I'll click on that first, so I've got that one to use as a template. The Butchers of Bakersfield. And on this one, I'm just going to have only this guy who's kind of the butcher, and no one else. We'll have 10 of him. He's quite powerful, he's got a lot more health. And instead of being servers we collect, we will have books that they have. So there's 5 books. We'll stick on an airstrike. By the way, you can only have 1 of anything on the bottom here. And the helicopter comes in at the beginning, the airstrike comes on halfway through, and the nuke would come on at the end, and those ones would be like every quarter. So just to keep people entertained, we'll stick a bomb on, which is like a special thing that drops from the sky and kills everyone when you get it. So in fact, because of that bomb, let's put some more guys in. And for now, we'll stay with 4-player concurrent. See if we're in slot 4. So there should be 14 guys. Let's make that more because it's only 13, the last one. So click edit. We'll give them 16, yeah? 1 aggression, 5 pickupables, which are the books, 1 helicopter, and 1 airstrike. Click that. And click start to test it. Now actually I'm going to change the maps that these are on actually so that you go through different maps, so otherwise it'll get boring. I'll do that after this. But I just want to test this one too, so ironically I am one of them too. I am a butcher, which is just random. There's one of the books. And the guys are all down here, so let's get killing. And I find you have to zoom out a lot more on mission mode than you do on free-for-all. Free-for-all I don't really zoom out because they're all fighting each other, so there's no one really always on your back targeting you, so you can relax a bit more. But in this one you have to kind of see them coming, otherwise they'll kill you before you even get a chance to notice. I wanted to get that, but I don't want the sniper right now. I want this. See a guy up there. Pathelli. Oh, he killed me. And this guy is really slow, but he does have a lot of health. Whoa, whoa. You can jump the rockets, but sometimes you jump right in the path of them. Shield, obviously, a massive advantage. I forgot about the books. 2 left. Jesus. Okay, I think I got all of them, guys. And there is the bomb that I requested be dropped in. You can see in the bottom left there, it tells you it's 23 meters to the left, so I'm going to get that. Kill him because he's got no weapon. And this bomb will, the snuff bomb it's called, will kill all of them. So you can see I've actually got 9 kills now. Helicopter's after me. Can I get him from there? Yep. Good night, seaweed. Seaweed breaker. And Skewered has had it. He's dead. I think everyone's dead now. Apart from Pathelli. I need to find that last book. Oh, there's, yeah. Now maybe there should be indicators telling you where these things are, but maybe that would just make it too easy, yeah? But yeah, I'm struggling to find it. It could be a problem if it's so hard to find these things. But that's part of the challenge, isn't it? Not that hard anyway. If he's dead, all you've got to do is run around and look. Don't ask me why it looks a bit jerky there. It's very smooth. This runs on the switch like lightning. Could be the log is getting. Oh yeah, the log is getting spammed a lot. Just with debug output I've been looking at. I'm going to have to pause it and check if this book exists. And would you believe it, it exists, and it's in exactly the same place as the last one that I couldn't see. There's another exploitation, the bomb. That's actually just by chance. It's not part of the mission, but it's still allowed to fall now and again. I think that was not part of the mission. Greedy man. The helicopter threw a grenade at me there. And here comes the airstrike. I'll put the sound on for this. Which actually killed the helicopter. Which is possible. There's another bomb. I'm starting to wonder if that's a bug actually. You don't normally get them that often. And this music is actually very dramatic when you're killing people in slow motion and it's like things are blowing up around you, but it's less so when there's no one in the room. But I'm going to get this last one, it should be the end of the mission. Tournament. Okay, let's make something a little bit more crazy. This mission is called Wooly's Gone Apeshit. I'll mute this sound. And Wooly is a reference to the soldiers in Dawn of the Dead, so we're going to put in soldiers this time, quite a lot of them. How many did we have last time? Well, it's best to save it and then check. The last time I had 16. Let's just have 20 soldiers. And this time we'll increase the concurrent players just a tiny bit. We'll put that on to 5. Right? Keep everything else the same. Also note that you can change your perks. Doesn't matter if you're in a mission or not, you can change them, but I haven't actually unlocked any of them because I just wiped everything. Keep it on aggression 1. Let's change the collectibles to what's kind of army guy-esque. These bombs, say. Let's say you collect 5 bombs. We'll have a helicopter. We'll have an airstrike. And we'll have a nuke. Now the nuke comes in at the end anyway. It's just a way of ending the mission, actually, because it kills everybody. Right. So we'll save that. This will be obviously slightly harder because there's 5 people on concurrently. And I must say this editor is working. This is literally the first time I've designed my own missions for my game. That's why it's empty, the other screen, because I've literally just finished this in order to help me design them. And I'll go into a bit of detail about actually what else you can do. So actually, from Unity, the editor, I can click on the window here, and I've got this context menu that you can write in Unity. Context menus is really good for development. I can say export missions to resources folder. So I've just clicked that, right, and you can see here it's written out to JSON. Now if I bring in my resources window, this is all the files that are included in the game. Always set it to date modified. You can see here 10 missions underscore 10 slot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the ones I've just made, right? So first one is Woolly's gone apeshit. Well, that shouldn't be the first one though, should it? That should be the last one, surely. Check the other ones. It seems they've all saved as Woolly's gone apeshit. So, are they all the same mission? Yeah, that's a bug there. I'm going to fix that after this mission. But yeah, the point is I can export them as JSON, and then I can actually read them from the resources folder as well. But you don't need to, because when you go left here, we'll actually read them from the resources. So these missions here now are now built into the game, hardwired in by those JSON files, right? Which makes it very easy to edit and do things as long as it works and doesn't do that. And it's just wiped out all my hard work, has it? It hasn't quite, because they're still there, right? So I'm going to fix that, and I'll be back in a second, guys. In fact, why don't I show you how I'm fixing it? I mean, if you're interested in game development and things like that. So this is what I've got, right? I've just exported them again. It says there, reading mission into objects. Matrix would be in hysterics. Let's turn off collapse. So you can see it will save as... Yeah, for some reason, it's saving as Woolly's gone apeshit, and so is the next one. So we have a look at the code for why that is. So we can search for reading mission into object. First of all, let's check what the pref string is getting back, right? So what this does, this wrapper here is simply a wrapper around Unity's player pref system. The reason I've made this wrapper is because on the Switch you have to use the save manager, so it's slightly different, so I wrote the wrapper around it. So let's have a look at what the results print out here. And one thing we'll be able to find out is it the writing that is broken, or is it the reading that is broken? Right, so we'll clear the debug window. Export missions, so you can see actually networks would be in hysterics is writing there. See what the party wrote down. Mission will be saved as, you see, so there must be a bug in that piece. Because the JSON is empty, as you can see, it's meant to print it there. I see, because we're referring to current mission. Actually, there's mission M passed in, so I presume that's just a bug of my own creation. And we will find out right now, because I will write out the missions again as JSON. Bring this in. Export missions to resources folder. So it'll wipe over the existing ones. And now you can see, hopefully it works. Yeah, so we'll say mission will be saved as, and you can see the JSON there. You can see the name is correct now. And you can see the length is 1298 and the other one is 1399. So I think it's worked. As you can see, it has actually saved them properly now. And let's just check that, because that one says max players at the same time 4. The final one should say 5. So it's working now. That was easy. See how fun debugging can be? And technically, when I go left here, then it should all be working as expected, because it'll read them in. Yeah, so you see how they're identical? Yeah, it works. Okay, let's test Wooly's Gone Apeshit then. And that'll show you the nuke and the airstrike.
It's time to start killing.
You can see the names are randomly generated. That's me using the melee. Helicopter on the way. Got one. Got two. And there is a reason for all the scenery that you can blow up. There is actually bonuses and stuff when you get that, which I won't go into on this vid. We'll be making a trailer for this game soon. So you can sort of assume where they are by where they're shooting you from. And I've got a feast dropped in there, which is food items, which is random. Again, it does seem like these are happening more often than they should do. I don't think so. It's just that random element. Whenever you hit record, things just change. But the grenades might sort them boys out, or not. Oh, the barrel. Now hopefully this isn't too hard. I've played it so much I can't really tell anymore. Of course you don't really get punished for dying, right? It's just time, so even if it was really hard, if you'd spend 10 minutes, it wouldn't be that hard to do, surely. Let's have a look for those servers. I mean, the bombs. There's one. And it's always good to pick up the food. Because you get points, and you can get night vision and things like that from it. And there is some secret modes. There is sausage mode and silly sausage mode. Whoa! And the worm over there. I'll show you the worm. He's a new feature. See, now and again, it's not there right now, but now and again, I've just got completed the letters at the bottom, tenement, so there's a major drop of food just coming, which could allow me to get the sausage and that, so I'll go back, I'll deal with the worm later.
Sausage mode is activated.
I got it, I can't believe it. Sausage mode is activated, which actually turns everyone into a sausage, making it much easier to kill them, because they can't actually, they can stab you, but they can't do anything else. And believe me, that is actually rare, quite rare. I don't see it very often, but I'm quite glad it happened during this, just for a demo. So yeah, it's a secret thing, and they turn back to normal. But that was because I picked up the sausage, yeah. If I picked up another sausage, the game would go mental, and loads of extra things would drop. Is that a sausage below? I think it is. Oh, it just disappeared because of the time. I would have been able.
Goddamn spine.
Would have been able to demonstrate silly sausage mode, which would have been quite ridiculous. Now, where is this other bomb? And you know what? Because it's an easy mode, I can't actually get another tenement or a feast Jones, they're called. If I blow up this, I get another one. So actually, I could technically quite easily get this second sausage, I guess. Obviously, you need to know all of this before you can do it. But if it proves too easy during playtesting, and like I said, these are the first non-free-for-all things I've done, then I could obviously make it a little bit harder by dropping less explosive scenery, which is how you unlock each letter. But as you can see, it is actually quite, rare to get a sausage, unless you're lucky.
Airstrike on the way.
That is the airstrike they are bringing in. Although I'm not sure yet that it's coded to kill me, because originally it was my airstrike when I wrote it. And you can hear new music. All the food has disappeared, so it looks like silly sausage mode. It's not going to happen. Where are they, guys? Are they all dead? Looks like they're all dead. I just need that final bomb, and I can see it up there again in the same place as the other one was. I don't think that's a bug. I think it's just completely ridiculous random number generation. Oh, I can get another drop, but there's no one left to kill, but yeah, so completed that one.
Tournament.
Should have read them in there. And just to the sake of proving the GSON is correct, I'm going to have a quick glance at it. As you can see, Matrix would be in hysterics is the top one, and the ones we specified there. And see you at the party. ability to communicate, butcher of Bakersfield, and Woolly's gone apeshit. Hopefully that sound isn't too loud. I don't think it is. Turn it down a bit. So they are included in the resources, which means these are going to be literally, when you buy this game and you see these missions, I made them right now while you were watching. I might edit them a bit, but they were literally made now. And that is to show how easy the editor is, and also to show that you can make your own cool mode, right? If you're a game designer, you like making games, you can literally just hand someone your Switch and say, oh, this is my tenement mode, zombie androids from hell, and they can play it through and win points and unlock things and earn things. So for example, you can see here the things you can unlock in the game. Now we've got a couple of new characters, but well, maybe I should change the colour on that. It's slightly hard to read, but you can unlock new perks and things like that on free for all. And you can also force people like what character they can use. Although I think that might be bugged. Yeah, I'm going to fix that. I'll be back in a second, I think. Actually, no, why not? Why don't we work out why it's crashed? And you can see it has crashed there because window left is null on RSL Tenement. Don't ask me why, but I was messing with it yesterday. So to fix that, turn off play mode, Tenement there, and find window left. Window left, which doesn't appear to be a public variable, so let's check that. Nope, that's why it's not public. It hasn't been passed in, hasn't been anything. Don't know why I did that, but you'll see it appear here in the inspector, and then I'll be able to drag it in. Window left, you can see there game object none, so let's click on that one again. Where it is, yeah, window left. Save that. See if we can specify a character now.
Tournament.
As you can see, that works. These are the characters you can play with. They are locked for free-for-all. But in mission, they shouldn't be, but they probably will be because I forgot all about that. Let's see what happens. So let's say I wanted Woolly, on the Woolly's Gone Apeshit mission, I wanted to force a character. I should be able to click on that. Yep. And say, oh, in this mission you'll be Hugo. Yeah? Let's see if that actually works. It looks like it because you can see under Butchers of Bakersfield, they're random there, right? But under that one, you're Hugo. So, I should be able to test that. I'm not going to play it fully. I'm just going to quickly check that
It's time to start killing.
Yeah, I'm that guy, right? The one I just specified. So that is working.
Tournament.
Right. Next mission is called Rescue the Foo Baba. Foo Baba being Chinese for like rich dad. So we're going to use businessmen, right? 10 businessmen that you have to rescue. Is 10 a bit too hard? Let's say 7. Now let's change it, get rid of all of them. There's 20 of them, yeah? Let's have some different hard people, but that are slower, right? We'll have maybe 23 of them. So we'll have 5 of him. We'll use people we haven't used much. 5 of him. That guy's cool. He's fast. 5 of Rick Fury. And let's say 2 Dillingers. And the character we will force upon them will be... Oh, there's a bug. That shouldn't be on top, obviously. We'll make them be Dillinger, just for a bit of variation. Aggression will still be 1. Turn on a helicopter, we'll turn on a nuke. Airstrike will turn on a nuke to end the game. Although we never see that because the length of the game is always 10 minutes to make it easy. So maybe we won't have a nuke yet. We'll turn on the fruit drop for a bit of fun. Save that into the slot 6. And you can see rescue the Fubaba. We'll be Dillinger. Do 5 simultaneous people. 22. Obviously I'm gradually moving these up. I don't want it to be too boring, obviously, but I don't want it to be too hard either. And I don't want to give away too much too early. So I'm thinking this is the way to do it, right?
Time to start killing.
And if you ever get this game and you want to make your own, you can do whatever you like using this exact editor, which is pretty awesome, I think. Initially, I did the missions in code, and I was really proud of it, and I was like, ooh. It all boils down to, 1 line of code per mission. That means I only have to write 100 lines of code. Oh, there was something wrong there, because there shouldn't be any bombs, should there? Oh no, I forgot to turn the bombs off. Oh, we'll leave them on. I thought, wow, 100 lines of code for 100 missions, and then I realised because it was so elegant and neatly done, then you could easily write an editor that would produce that code for you instead. And then I thought, well, why not do it JSON? Watch out for the grenade. And then I thought, why not let users do it? And then I thought, oh, imagine they could email them. The actual editor could export code. He's got a businessman. And people could send them to me, and then in the next update, if I like them, I could include their games. Then, of course, I realised, whoa! Someone over there. Protecting a businessman. Leave him alone. Then, of course, I realised, Jesus, fishing for Thelly. That if actually I saved them out as JSON and not code, then players could submit the JSON to me even via a server. Then you get into the point where you can actually share missions with each other. They don't have to come through me. There could be a central server that hosts missions that other people have created, or indeed entire modes, i.e. 100 missions. So I'm not sure if people like Nintendo and Sony and that would like that you could do that. I don't know if it would break any terms of service, but I've actually posted and asked the question, so there might be a feature where you can literally share your missions with people. Whoa! Obviously the missions there's not that much to configure, but I'm sure the community could do something I never thought about. Killed the helicopter. And also it's just nice to have tons of missions that you could play. That looked like a sausage, but it wasn't. Yeah, so you run out of missions, the 100 that you've got, and you don't really feel like playing free-for-all, then you could play the community missions. And there could potentially be thousands. That's a good way to unlock things. Of course, free-for-all was designed to be completely entertaining on its own, right? You don't have to play the mission mode. In fact, the mission mode didn't exist till last week. I just put it in because I was like, well, maybe people want to work through things instead of always having to specify the game mode that they want. And because you can basically design your own game, a bit like Worms, you know. So it's like having Worms but with scenarios, a bit like SimCity, I guess, where you start and there's different scenarios you can have. Shit! There's a businessman down there that they're collecting. A tiny little man he is. He sort of represents it. Isn't really the right size, but that's deliberate in a way, because otherwise I would have them animated and maybe talking to you and stuff. That was funny. They started attacking each other there. I think because they became enemies, because they shot each other by accident. Which is funny because I didn't. I've never seen that happen in mission mode. Obviously, it happens in free pro. Yeah, news there, news there. Die! Fruit. Scrambled. Killed by fruit scrambled. He destroyed my nuts, apparently. Awful, man. Fish and Pathelli is about to eat a rocket. Teammates. Let's have a look who's left. Yep, there's Vitamin Carrot. He's dead. Someone just threw a holy hand grenade nowhere near me. Ultra Thin Pan is down there. Still a few people left, actually. I've still got a couple of businessmen I need to get. Getting a shield is always a good idea in this game.
Airstrike.
Whoa, there's their airstrike coming in, and I just threw a holy grenade. So let's get away. Boom! That's it caught me still. See, the blast range is huge for the holies, massive. He's dead, surely. Jesus, me. Oh, I ran out of bullets. He's dead. Did you say helicopter on the way? I don't think so, mate. Looks like everybody's dead apart from I need to find 2 more businessmen. I'm just scanning with my eyes here. I still don't fully believe that there won't be bugs, you see, so I'm assuming that somehow they won't be there. But there is one again, hiding in the glow. Is that another one? No. So there is one businessman left to get, and I'm curious where the hell he is. Oh, there he is. Actually, I'm going to leave him for now, right? We've still got 3 minutes. I wanted to show you the worm. Sometimes, and it's not there right now, a key appears over there, right? And you can't get to it because it's too far away. But that platform, you see, there's no key, but when you get the key, it's cool. But yeah, you can kill this dude. But I didn't run out of bullets all the time. I was going to put a cheat in there, but I want them to be left relatively secret. So the worm has turned, it said. He's dead. Notice that new scenery dropped, so you can try and get the tenement bonus again, but I can actually run across his back. That text is annoying in a way, maybe a bit too central. I remember I moved that because it was blocking something else. So yeah, I could have got the key if it was here by killing him. And now, of course, he's back to life. So how do I get away? Well, you can kill him again. But I've run out of ammo. This is going to be interesting. Can I grenade him? And if not, I'm dead, actually. I'm going to have to commit suicide. But yeah, cool little secret to get to the other side. I know where that businessman is, so I'm going to finish the level. Where is that diamond it's on about? Oh, it's gone now. See, the message disappeared. Come here, man. There he is, little cutie. The Foo Baba has been rescued. Now you're probably going, yep, I know, I get it, man. No need for any more. But I'm going to do a crazy one. Actually, it's making me realise that if I want to make a really advanced one, oh no, I can. That's exactly why I designed it like this, right? If I wanted to make a one that was really hard now, right, just for the sake of demonstration, I wouldn't want to, right, because I'm in the top slots. So you'd want it on like slot 100, but actually, look, you can. That's exactly why I did that. So instead of saving it in slot 7, I'll save a 1 in, say, slot 90 or something. Let's make a really hardcore mission, just for the demonstration. And this one is called Grimaldi Must Die! Exclamation mark. Grimaldi is a famous clown, so what I'm going to do here is turn everybody off apart from the clown, and I'm going to put in, I think, a stupid amount. I think you can put up to 50, right? So if I put 50 clowns in, bearing in mind this is for late in the game, and I say, oh, I can't because I haven't unlocked it. I haven't unlocked all the players. I'm going to pause it and put in a cheat. In fact, I don't need to. What I'm going to do here is show you. Let's save it first. I'm going to save it not in the slot suggested, which is 7. I'm going to save this in, I don't know, slot 90. And I'm going to use another cool Unity context menu I believe I wrote. You can see how complicated all this stuff gets. Look at all that. I think there's one ranks or something. If you search for rank and then you show scripts only, then you'll see, yeah, I have a script called RSL ranks. And then I search for that in there. It's on window middle. Now you can see I have increased points 1000 over and over. So if I hit that, you should see my points going up and my rank as well, though. And my unlocks, you see, 27, 28. So I'll just get to the max, and then I'll be able to select more players, concurrent players. Probably should say something like max players at one time when it's in mission mode or something. You can see what I've unlocked here. Yeah, I've unlocked 12 players. Let's go back. Yep. Okay, 16. And you need a lot of kills to get 32. 64 players concurrently might actually be too much for Nintendo Switch, so I'm not sure yet. I'm doing playtesting this week. Okay, I've got all them players unlocked. I don't want that cheat to keep going, so start again. Tournament. And I'll go back to mission mode. You can see, because I haven't exported the JSON, the built-in missions only go up to Woolly's Gone Apeshit, whereas these ones go further. I can export them anytime I want. So let's edit Grimaldi Must Die, which is actually pointing at slot 7 there. It should point at slot 90. Easy fix. Right, edit that. Now we should be able to go, yeah. Let's assume by level 90 they're pretty good. And there's 32 guys on at one point simultaneously of 50. Now this is going to be a bloody hard mission, I'll tell you. And because it's in the last 10, I'm going to put aggression up to 10. And just to make it even harder, we're going to have tons of collectibles you need to get. 10 businessmen, 10 keys, 10 books, 10 servers, 10 gold, and 10 bombs. I'm going to turn on airstrike, nuke, bomb, diamond, because they actually help you, right, a lot. So they'll make it a bit easier. And fruit, which can also help you. Game mode, I'm going to actually set that to ballistic, which it is harder, much harder, because it's like you get killed in one hit, but you also get a lot more bullets. And they also die in one hit, so maybe that's too easy. Bearing in mind, I can edit this anytime I want to increase off. So, perks, I now actually have perks because I just used that cheat, right? So I'm going to put fast fire and double. I like double. Do I need double ammo? In ballistic, I don't think you do because you get tons. You don't need double damage either because they're so easy to kill. So you want to pick something that is appropriate to the mode that you're playing. Extra health, will that help me? No, I don't think it does on this. So I'm going to say double nades, yeah, because you can never have too many grenades. Boom, you know, you can just chuck them when you appear. Everything else is going to remain the way it is. Oh, I'm going to put a helicopter on. So this should be quite an active game. I'm going to set it to 5 minutes because you don't want to sit around here for too long. And this video is going to end after this one, and I want you to see the nuke, so let's play it. It should be pretty hardcore, I guess. Oh, we're going to put it in slot 90, mate. That's another small issue. Okay. So you can see 50 people, 10 aggression, 60 collectibles, 1 copter, 1 airstrike, 1 nuke, 1 bomb, 1 diamond, and 1 feast. Let's go.
It's time to start killing.
It's time to start killing, the game tells us. And I am a clown too. In reality and in the game. So, let's see how hard this is. It should. See how easy they die? I haven't actually played ballistic in ages. So, I'm going to chuck all my nades. That was a big one. That was a holy one, right? That's going to be huge. You can see it over there, 28 meters away. Should be safe. Yeah. See, this might actually be easier than playing on normal, right? Because they die so easily. So, one thing I've got to test. And because they're everywhere, you can kind of assume and just fire. Whoa! But then you also can die very easily too. And there's no shields. And you've only got 5 minutes to do all this. So in fact, I think this probably is difficult. The rocket is not good when you get splash damage and you've only got 1 hit. Something that fires fast, whoa, is good. I'll just hit collapse because my editor, Unity, is spamming all the debug nonsense I've yet to remove because I've just finished working on it. Although that is going to slow things down, isn't it? I wonder if I can just close the console window for now. Will that be quicker? Yeah, it should be. Collectibles everywhere, as you can see. Where are the people? In fact, I went on such a spree, didn't I? There was only 50 people. So all the ones left, presumably, are all on concurrently, which makes it actually probably not that hard a mission, right? It's the collectibles that are hard to get, I think, in this one. Again, the reason I wrote this, etc., etc., is to... Oh, who got me? There used to be a kill cam in the game actually, which would tell me exactly that answer, but I removed it. Can't remember why I removed it. I could put it back in future updates. I think it was just confusing the way it jumped to something else. Yeah, it's slowing down because of the editor nonsense. Jesus, look at these collectibles. Copters are easier to kill, of course. This is the airstrike coming in. And the nuke will come in 2 minutes. And then I'll probably end the vid. Gonna get away from the strike. Let's see if I can kill the remaining people. Where are they all? Are they all dead? No. See, this mission probably too easy. He says as he dies. Yeah, ballistic is a cool mode, but yeah, you can get some intense streaks. He's gone up there, hasn't he? Also note the amount of bullets I've got. That's what makes it more fun, really. Because you don't have to constantly worry about running out of bullets. But looks like I am actually going to fail this because no way I can get that many collectibles before the end of the level. And he just killed me. The music playing right now is from Color Domes. My friend produced it. There's a lot of music here from some good friends who are good at music. He's at the top. I'm never going to get these collectibles, am I? No way. Anyway, at least you get to see the nuke and the editor and a bit of debugging. And this game will be coming out pretty soon once I've optimized it, tested it on the hardware. Here comes the nuke. Oh, he's invincible because he called it in. So really, at this point you're doomed. You can't win. Unless he blows himself up. And it said that I won there, but actually I lost, so there's another bug. I mean, I won on terms of kills, but I didn't complete the mission. Anyway, that completes my demonstration of the editor in action. How easy it is to make your own missions, how easy it is for me to make my own missions and put them in the actual final release. And if you buy it, you can actually configure up to 100 of your own. And perhaps in the future I'll have a server where you can share each other's missions and game modes. You know, I could even make it so you have to submit a full 100 missions, or maybe not. That sounds a lot of work, but whatever, people could share them and have a lot of fun if that's allowed on consoles and things like that. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. Check out Tenement when it comes out on the Nintendo Switch very soon, and it'll be followed up by Xbox, PlayStation, PC, every other format you can dream of. Thanks for watching.